Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. There's salt by the door and a charm on the gate. Old ways die hard, but they sure feel great. Bless your heart, but mind your step. Every little promise is a debt well kept. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. Love is truth and the roots run deep. A candle's just a flame till it starts to speak. Harm in none, do as you wish, but sugar and spice don't mean there's no risk. Cards on the table, dreams in the smoke. Every wish I grant is a word I spoke. Not a soul goes lost, not a heart denied. If you stay in the light, love will be your guide. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's just a whisper wrapped in a smile. Ain't no harm with a heart like glows, but what you give is what you sow. Sweet as tea. The magic within. Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come on in, child, rest a while. Magic's
was going full on just explaining everything to you guys and just didn't even realize I didn't have the right mic selected. Gib slap me, please. Okay. As I was saying, tonight is a normal stream. We're doing body doubling. I am doing laundry folding tonight and sorting. So we're going to be doing that. I'm about to get TikTok going, but I want to talk to you guys first. As usual, there are all of the things over here to the right, to the right of the screen, my side, left of the screen for you guys. PayPal, Venmo, GoFundMe QRs. Please feel free to check out the GoFundMe to understand what we're raising money for, because it is for my laparoscopic hysterectomy that I have been scheduled for, and if I don't have the money, I can't pay for it. I am still planning on this week reaching out to the hospital to ask them, like, hey, financial counselor, can we figure this the crap out? Because I don't have extra monies and I do not have the money to pay you guys. Yeah, so we're still raising the funds for that, and would appreciate if you guys just, you don't have to donate, but if you could just share the GoFundMe, that is greatly appreciated. Like, that's the bare minimum that I would ask of anyone at this point. But I have jokingly said before that if everyone on my Threads account donated at least $5, guess what? We'd have this fully freaking funded. Like, literally. But just a heads up that any money that I get off of TikTok is going towards that. So if you are on TikTok and you want to come join us on TikTok and do that and send gifts and stuff like that, that money is going strictly towards the surgery. I've already earned $12.22 or something like that, and that has already been paid out, so that is going towards the surgery. So we've raised like $512 essentially. But again, you can also send to my Venmo or my PayPal. And the reason that I'm doing this here with you guys first on YouTube and Twitch is because I can't talk about these things on TikTok. Otherwise, they restrict the gifting abilities, which I think is bullshit. But anyways, if you're over on YouTube, all the linkity schminkities, you don't even have to use these QR codes. You can go down in the linkity schminkities and find all of the links. So Discord link is there, TikTok link is there, everything is there. I think I have every social media link there, you guys. Over here on Twitch, it is gonna pop up in the chat as we, sorry guys, I have really got to get my orientation going here. It will show up in the chat as we go through the evening. So you guys can also click the links through there. There is also my Patreon. If you want to support through my Patreon, you can also do that. There are 2 different tiers. I'm actually fully planning on recording a podcast episode tomorrow. 2 podcast episodes, at least a bonus episode, and then a official will be released to the public podcast episode. But yeah, your girl is trying to do content. It's been a while, guys, and I'm figuring it out. So actually, fun fact, my Notion review is going up on Thursday on the blog. So hey, I at least have some stuff in the gutters going right now. So there is that. I will need to disappear at some point to go like do a rough dry of my hair because your girl had to go wash her hair tonight. Um so yeah. But anyways, with that, I'm going to kick off TikTok and we're going to sit and we're going to work on this laundry, okay, you guys? So let me get this over to one side of the screen. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe she'll play nice. Sorry guys, I gotta cut out like all of the things we're not using. All the applications not being used right now. Okay, hang on. TikTok. You're going to the left. No, come on, go to the left. Go to the left. Okay. Gotta go do all the share the live stuff, guys. We love it. If we don't get all the stuff shared, what good is it? What good is it if I don't share all the things, you know? I'm gonna move this over here so that I can see both chats. Gonna turn the volume off on TikTok. So, gotta get all the shares in, guys. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, yes, I am alive. I am alive. I am just very tired. And we have laundry over here behind me. So that is happening. I'm gonna move this over. I really wish there was a way to like hide the tools on TikTok, but there's not. Is it super choppy, Lisa? Hang on. Okay. Okay. It just might have been a delay in the beginning situation. Sometimes it's annoying. And it wants to get mad. You guys, I biked 3.6 miles today. I feel amazing. But gosh, I needed to wash my hair. This will eventually go get dried. I'm just gonna let it air dry for now. But we're doing the laundry thing because your girl finally started working on laundry today. And so we're just slowly gonna work through laundry folding. This is my productivity thing for the night. I know my face is a little, hang on. I think the fun thing about TikTok live studio is I can actually move this image wherever I want and it's going to be right where I want it no matter what. So, yay. Yay with that. All the pajamas, guys. Why do I have so many pieces of clothing that are pajama related? Or like they're massive shirts on me, but I treat them like pajama tops. Oh, I just realized that's technically behind the chat, isn't it? Can I keep myself from being hidden behind the image? That is the question. I feel like it's 80% of my wardrobe some days too, Lisa. Like, it's bad. And also, if you guys are over on the TikToks, please, 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 please. Okay, so I haven't figured out how to do that over here yet, to be brutally honest. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's try it this way. No. Okay, so fun fact, turning the mirror off is not possible in TikTok Live Studio. It is um you just have to flip the camera essentially. That is the way it's done. Hi, Chicken Nugget. Welcome. It's your first time chatting over on the Purple app. We are also live on TikTok and YouTube. Welcome in. We are body doubling tonight because your girl has laundry to do. Oh, thank you for the follow, Chicken Nugget. That is so appreciated. But if y'all are over on, thank you. If y'all are over on TikTok though, if you don't mind, double tap the live, like it, share it, repost it. It helps get that out so that we can make monies off of that so that I can put it towards my you know what. If you're here on if you're on the other apps, thank you, Chicken Nugget. Actually, right now, well, hey, you being here is still appreciated. Um, I'm gonna be really bad TikTok real quick and mute myself over here so that I can talk about these things real quick. Um, so Chicken Nugget, I am currently raising money for a hysterectomy is what I'm working on. And that is the purpose of the things on the side of the screen over here. So even if you cannot donate, if you would go to the GoFundMe and share the GoFundMe with your community, that is appreciated. And that is all I typically ask. That is the bare minimum of what I ask anyone. But the hope is that we can raise the money so that I can have my surgery sooner rather than later. But I still appreciate you being here, period. So, anyways, laundry. We love laundry. Laundry sucks, but laundry is also amazing. I'm really starting to think I should start thinning out the herd again with the clothing. Nothing that I wear on a regular basis, but just like things that I don't wear enough of nowadays. Come here. I need you. Give me a piece of clothing that I can fold. It is what it is, Chicken Nugget. I know. I feel like laundry is the bane of everyone's existence, and I would 100% like lower my amount of clothing. And I have. Like, when I tell you, like, it's a fun fact, there is a dresser back here behind me. That used to be mostly t shirts and like two drawers, and I have solidly gotten myself down to it is one drawer. There is a sock drawer. There is an undies drawer. There is a bodysuit slash intimates wear drawer. And then I have a longer dresser that is over on a different spot and it has six drawers and it is mostly pajamas, loungewear, leggings, shorts, and bathing suits and stuff like that. So like when I say like I could probably stand to thin the herd out a little bit, I'm not joking. Like I could really stand to like get rid of some stuff. Like I have it's a lot, Chicken Nugget. I have a very distinct way that I like store everything. So I know what drawers are what. So like on the longer dresser, it's three on one side and three on the other side. So on the left-hand side, it is top drawer is pajama tops, second drawer is pajama bottoms, and the bottom drawer is loungewear. So it's like my sweatsuit, my sweatpants sets and stuff like that. So like I have a Sailor Moon sweatpants, sweatshirt set. I have an Alabama set. My yoga pants in that. So like that makes it easier. And then on the right hand side of that same dresser is the I love it, the little dinos. But hang on. TikTok's on a fritz here for a second there, you guys. Um, but on the right hand side of that dresser, the top one is my um like my fancy leggings and my tights. So like these are the things that like if I was going to the office, they are appropriate for work type situation. The second drawer is all workout clothes. It is all of my like my workout leggings and stuff like that. And then the drawer below it is shorts and bathing suits. And that is it. That's the only thing that's in that drawer. And then the rest of it is all I try to be. I try to be. So it's also helpful because then I get to tell people like one of my friends Kat when she comes over if she stays the night with me, she always borrows a set of pajamas to sleep in. And so the bright side about that is that she knows what drawer to go to because she's been over enough and she knows where they're kept. So it's helpful for her. And then I have like usually there's a bin system that I use, but I didn't feel like going to get all the baskets tonight to sort everything out because typically how I do this is I sort first and then I fold. So like there's a basket for the tall dresser. There is a basket for the long dresser. There is a basket for the hang up clothes in the closet. There is a basket for the fold up clothes that go into the closet. So, like, these shirts go in the closet to be folded up and put away in there. So, it makes things a lot easier. Oh, hey, you guys over on TikTok. I'm sorry. Like, the screen is super tiny and it does not always show me everything. And I feel bad about that. Why is it not docked? I want it docked. Thank you. That's better. Um, now I can see things better. But I try to be chicken nugget. I really do. It's one of my as I say, I try to be this way because sometimes the undiagnosed ADHD is too much. So I do the way that I do this now is more of a when I'm on with you guys and I'm doing this, I just start making piles. Like I'll just start like everything I'm tossing behind me is hang up stuff. Anything that I fold and stuff, like everything's going into a neat stack together because it goes together. So like all this is closet. These are pajama drawer. Like I'm organizing based on what I know goes where. So it makes things easier. Oh, these are so warm because I just pulled them out of the dryer. So warm. So warm. And I will have to disappear at some point in time to at least go attempt to dry my hair a little bit because, yeah. Gosh, this t shirt. I'm surprised this t shirt has survived its life as long as it has and doesn't have more holes in it than what it does. Because if y'all remember, I don't know if y'all remember the Van Helsing film with uh Hugh Jackman. I have had this shirt since that movie came out. This thing used to fit on me like a dress. It no longer fits on me like a dress. I have had this shirt forever. I do. I love this movie. There's a reason why I still have this shirt after all these years. Obviously. Ugh. I'm just so happy I finally got to do a load of red laundry, you guys. And fun fact, the dude who played Dracula in that movie, if y'all didn't know this, he is if you've seen Moulin Rouge, he is the Duke in Moulin Rouge. Same actor. 100% same actor, not a joke. I looked it up when someone told me that. I had to verify. Hi, Veronica. How are you, my dear? You have a good evening, Chicken Nugget. Welcome in, Abby. Thank you for being here. Okay, Leggings. These are the fleecy leggings. We still had a cold spell happen, you guys. Oh, I just want to like hide in these sweatpants right now, you guys. They're so warm. I just pulled them out of the freaking dryer. Oh, they're so warm. They're so warm. It kind of just sounded like Chewbacca, I realized, and I don't care. Give me the Chewbacca. It makes me happy. Warmth makes me happy. Not that it's been okay, rephrase. It's been a little cold today. I swear I looked at the thing yesterday when I went to go get my bike after work. I went to my nail appointment yesterday and then uh went to go get my bag. Went to go get the bike out of the storage unit, and I swear when I was on my way there that it was like, oh, it was going to be 70 something today. You guys, it didn't even leave 60, but I will actually say it was not that bad when I was bike riding today. So I can't complain. Like, it was really good. I'll sub categorize some of these t-shirts for the closet later. But get all the laundries done. The only thing that I haven't done is the whites yet. And that is partially because I went to do them. And when I went to hang up so I have specific things that I hang up when it comes to drying. And unfortunately, when I went to do that today, I'm still mad about this. The bar, so I have two bars in this bathroom behind me, where I like hang dry my clothes on the second one because I don't use the shower. I use the secondary shower in my apartment, and it fell, which is not good because I use a natural biodegradable litter for Catherine's litter box, and unfortunately, sometimes it requires being soaked for long periods of time before it can be dumped and put in the toilet because it's flushable. And uh, some of the clothes fell into the bucket, and so I had to rewash them. So the plan was while I was gone for my bike ride to let those wash and then come back, hang them up, and then start the whites. But that didn't end up happening. Loungewear. You go in the loungewear. You are hang up, so you go behind me. Sock drawer. We'll mess with the socks last. I always leave the socks for last because I have to go through and like match them up with their partners and stuff, and it takes so much time. Oh, this is one of my TJ Maxx Marshall finds. I still love this shirt. It is one of my favorite shirts. Oh, I think I got this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. I think it's 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years ago, like this October or something like that. I think. I can't remember. It's been so long, you guys. Everything bleeds together in my brain after a little while. Okay, Ole Miss. Yes, this is an Ole Miss t-shirt. I have two shirts that are like oddly almost the same color pink. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, Lisa. But yeah, I have two shirts that are like this color, and funny enough, they're both college t-shirts. One is for Ole Miss because my uncle went to Ole Miss, and he just got everyone t-shirts. I have so many Ole Miss t-shirts, you guys. And we're talking like old Colonel Rebel. Ooh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Um but it's like old Colonel Rebel that like most people like because that's not their mascot anymore. But I just have it because he gifted a bunch to my mom and my aunt and stuff like that. And so I've just inherited all of these t-shirts. Oh, nope. We don't need audio right now, Trula. Come on. I had someone rudely come on my live last night, you guys. And jokingly say that they sent me $300. But anyways, jokes are supposed to be funny. I agree. I'm sure they were laughing at it. Hi, Castanet. I do not want to mispronounce that. I will feel horrible, Cast. Oh, okay. That is okay. Don't hang out. That's your choice. We're just chilling. If I'm not doing something, I will probably just like lose my mind, you guys. Sorry, not sorry. I have to physically be like doing something when on live. It's the reason why I like so often will just grab a tarot deck and just start shuffling randomly. It's like, even if I'm not doing readings, you guys, I'm gonna sit here and shuffle because like I need to be physically moving and doing something. I have too much energy. Period. End of story. But I do know I think the washer just ended. So we might pause for a minute and let me go do the things, but I don't know. Haven't decided yet. I do need to go at least rough dry my hair. All my pairs of leggings, you guys. I don't have an obsession. I don't have a problem. Which problem, Lisa? Me having the legging obsession? Is that what you're talking about? Don't wish you had that problem, trust me. It's not fun for me, okay? It's really not. It results in a lot of different things, and that's why I say like during the summer it sucks for me because I have so much pent up energy, but I can't handle the heat outside. So I become the stay inside and like I'm not joking when I say like you guys lately, like I'll get work done. I'll get like a bunch of work done at work and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to go putter around the house for a minute. So like I've been like I'll come in here and do I'll come in here, I'll make up the bed, I'll do all these different things. Hey August, welcome in, love. So like I'll come in here, I'll make up the bed in the bedroom. I'll like put clothes away or stuff like that. Like it's it's not beneficial. Like, yes, I work from home and yes, I can come in here and putter if I want to every so often just to kind of get some movement going. But like I am so happy I went and biked this afternoon, and I hate summer because I can't do that. I can't handle the heat outside during the summer. So like, it's like, okay, well, let's go up to the pool, or like, oh, maybe let's go try the gym. But like the stationary bike just doesn't, like, it's good. I can get like 5 miles in on it, but it's just not the same, you guys. Like for me, it's just not the same. Like I want to be out in nature. Like I love being in nature. I just I don't like the heat. Like it's different when like I'm a little chilly and like having like this stuff that just came out of the dryer be nice and warm. That's different. But like for me, it's very much like, dude, I don't want to be out in the heat. If I can electively choose not to be in the heat, let's not be in the heat. So I choose not to be in the heat. But the bright side is almost all of this is done. So we've gotten done pretty quickly. And all of that. So maybe I can work on some script stuff for podcast, and I can use my phone to do that so that I don't have to mess with the laptop, you guys, and miss anything that's going on in chat. And just an FYI, tonight's viewing pleasure is Red Hood Resurrection. Oh, that's where I'm putting those. Is Red Hood Resurrection, because why the crap not? Again, I keep joking, like, eventually I'll say it enough, and David Michael Reardon is gonna, like, randomly find my live and is gonna be like, oh, okay, we're talking about Red Hood Resurrection. What do you think? I'm like, I need to see the finished product, sir, before I can give detrimental conversation about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is pajama. Y'all just wanted to topple the crap over, didn't you? All this goes in like the same dresser, so that's why I'm kind of like putting it in there together. Makes life a little bit easier. Okay, we also got you. And then y'all all go in the closet. We're gonna micro down now into your piles so that I don't have to do it later. Witchy tops, tank tops, witchy top, superhero tops, tank top, and then witchy tops. Now we can work on the socks, which I don't think I have all the partners for all the socks, to be honest with you. I'm questioning. I swear I put 2 green socks in, and I do not see secondary green sock, and that is concerning. I might have dropped it somewhere. Hey, Warner, welcome in. Like, there is another green sock that matches this. There is another green sock. I bought these specifically because of my Philadelphia Eagles obsession. And it's not here, which is concerning. It's very possible it just fell out. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. It will be found. But I distinctly remember putting it in the basket. So it's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. I know better. Okay. Those two have a mate. You two are missing. Y'all are missing your mates. I don't know where your mates are, but they're somewhere. There's you. And then these two. You're good. You're good, Warner. It's Tuesday, okay? Everyone's allowed to be a little bit off on Tuesday, in my opinion. Okay. These undies are ready to go. And then I don't know where y'all's partners are. Sorry, not sorry. I have lost socks. It happens. Oh no, you're fine, Warner. You're fine. No, I started late too because my mom called. And I had to get a shower because it was hair wash day. And so you are absolutely fine. I'm actually about to go try to sneak in a blow dry real fast. Maybe go toss the whites away into the wash. Probably not. I can do it tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. Tomorrow's our writing live, which means I'm going to be working on my book again. I'm actually working on my book on Wednesdays. What the heck is that? I should go grab my Gatorade. I need fluids, guys. Oh, just let me pop my ankles a million times, you guys. Let me feel better. Ugh, every time I get a good joint pop, it's wonderful. Also, I still need so Warner, it is okay. So I will gush about my book. Let me go do a rough blow dry of my hair, and then I will be right back. Because like this mess really needs to be blow dried real quick. Otherwise I will end up with very wonky hair, and I hate having my bangs are the worst part. Like my bangs are the worst offenders. If I don't do that, Lisa, we can always do it. We can do it some night. It does not. We can plan it in the future. Like it's not that big of a deal. We can plan it in the future. It's not that big of a deal. But but also you guys, again, just do me a favor. Make sure you're liking the live, posting, reposting the live, sharing the live. It is greatly appreciated. Double tapping that screen helps a lot. But let me go at least get my bangs taken care of and my roots taken care of. The rest of it can just do its own thing, and I'll just take a straightener to it. I'll just take the straightener to it tomorrow. It's not that big of a deal. It's just the matters of saying that I could be a curly girl, because this is what it naturally does. My curl's coming back, you guys. Slowly but surely. Hi, Monster Tamer. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday night. I at least did five. Okay, before I disappear for a minute, because I'm going to take the mic off when I do this. I did get 3.6 miles in on my bike this afternoon, so I'm really excited about that. And I am feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I am feeling it. But when I get back, we'll talk some more. August, I'm not ready to cut my hair. I want my hair back down where it used to be, like down to here. Like it used to be super long, you guys, and then I decided when my dad pissed me off in high school to cut it all off. Fun facts. But anyways, let me go do some blow drying really, really quickly, you guys, and then I will be right back. Because if I don't, this mess is going to be untamable, and I need tameable hair because I don't like fighting with my hair. So I'm going to put you guys on the other apps on pause for a minute, and then I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I really did have to blow dry the hair. It was necessary. It was needed, guys. Like, I needed to dry this hair. I know. Very messy hair. I needed it. I managed to get it done. I appreciate the fact that I can get these things done quickly. Because I have a high velocity blow dryer. It makes life easier. I missed Riley. Thank you. Thank you, Warner. They're due for a cut here soon. I see my hairstylist on my birthday, actually, fun fact. And we'll be getting all of my color will be redone. Actually, hang on a second. Hey Google, turn on the lights 100% in the bedroom. Okay, there we go. I didn't realize that they were down that low. Um but no, they're it's getting cut for a reason. Your girl has like, hang on. I need to do a thing. Hang on. Not that. I want a center. Hang on. Nope. I want that. And I want to be able to move it. That's better. There we go. No, like it's not a major cut. It's not a major cut, Warner. It's just they've got to be trimmed up a little bit, in particular, just a little bit, because they've. Yeah. I have trimmed them myself, but they no longer meet the side pieces now, and that's a problem. So we've got to do some cleanup there, and then a little trim down here because I've got some burnt ends that need to be gone. But color will be redone on my birthday. I'm really excited about this so that I can have my color refreshed the day of Florence. So it's going to be amazing. I'm very excited about it because I'm seeing Florence the Machine on my birthday. May 2nd. I will be 33 years old this year, you guys. I'm an old lady. I'm just an old lady. Lisa, let me guess. It's Amy. Or is it Roger? Warner, are you a Taurus Gemini? Or are you a Taurus? Are you a May Taurus or are you May Gemini? I said it was Roger after the fact. I said my first guess was Amy. My second guess was Roger. Little fatso. He's adorable. But he a chunky boy. We love him. Okay. That's why we click well. That's why we click. Fun fact, Warner, Lisa is also a May Taurus. That's why we all click well. Oh, okay. I'm moving the shirts into the basket because if I don't move them into the basket, you guys, I'm gonna go insane. Ugh. I think after this, I'm gonna pull the tarot deck out and we're gonna mess with the tarot deck for a little bit, you guys. Because I ain't got the mentality to go do more laundry. What did I just miss? I swear I just missed something, you guys. Maybe I didn't. Hi, Hill. We're doing good. I did a 3.6 mile ride tonight. I feel weird sending them to you. Like I know I can send them directly to you, but I feel so weird sending them to you, Hill. I really do. So I never bother to like send them to your inbox so that you get notifications. I just feel weird. Okay, I will make sure that I just share them directly to you going forward. But yeah. Um yeah, I did 3.6 miles in like 24 minutes, so that was like huge. And I'm exhausted. We've showered. I've washed the hair. We've done laundry, which is not visible currently. But I've done laundry today, you guys. I've been so productive. But I'm gonna move the basket because if I keep the basket on the bed, I'm just gonna like end up accidentally throwing it off the bed, and that's just not what we want. I think I know these socks have mates, you guys. I just don't know where they are. They're somewhere. And then this is all hang up clothes, so we don't have to bother with that. I'm gonna get my Gatorade. I need my fluids, you guys. Oh, there's the socks. The basket before we even left the utility room. Don't get excited, guys. It's only 2 socks. Only 2. 2 socks were found. 2 socks. Just 2. Just 2. I only found 2. Oh, let me go get a Catherine, you guys. Look, I know y'all love me, but I really know why everyone's here. Your Majesty. Yes. Your Majesty. Your presence has been requested. Your presence has been requested. As grumpy as you're about to get with me because I disturbed you. Goodness. Say hi to your loyal following. Say hi to your loyal following. Hello. Everyone gets excited to see you. I know everyone loves me, but I think they love you more, Catherine. I woke her up from her nap. Her all-day nap. She's always grumpy. If I go fetch her, she's always grumpy, you guys. Like, this is the normal. Is it a baby? Hi, can you look at the camera for just a minute? She's like, no. She's like, no, put me down, Ma. Put me down. She might play nice. She might hang out for a little bit. I don't know if she will. Come here. Yeah, she's like, no. Ma, go away. Go away, Ma. I don't want to deal with you. You going to just sit over there and clean yourself? Yeah. She's going to do bath time on the bed. Shocker. Oh, yes. I got my tarot deck because I need to keep my hands busy, you guys. I can't not. It's a thing. It's like people talk about having like playing cards in their bags and stuff like that. I think, Hill, you started carrying one in your purse, didn't you? Like, you carry a playing card deck in your purse now, don't you? Why do I remember that? Like, why is that one weird thing that I remember? I don't know. Anyone need to see this card tonight? Because it just flipped itself perfectly out of the deck. I know I wild shuffle, but sometimes cards will pop out when you least expect them to. Get him, Jason. I love Nightwing, but give me Jason Todd any day of the week. That is my DC boyfriend. I will forever pick him over everyone. See, I have a mini deck, but like I switch my bag out so often that it's just like at that point it's like I need like a little, and I need to make it. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't found a zipper to go with this fabric yet is what I haven't done, and I need to invest in making myself a little zip pouch for my purse. Is we have the big one that we call the soccer mom bag. It can fit everything. It's the Mary Poppins bag, okay? It's really the Mary Poppins bag. But I call it my soccer mom bag. And then I have like my little one that I carry. I have the Practical Magic purse. I have my red purse, which my red one, my mini, and the soccer mom bag are all 3 Michael Kors. Absolutely love my Michael Kors bags. And then my Practical Magic bag by Lady Moonco. And then I have my new one that Kat got me and gave me early for my birthday. You look, if you want me to make you one, I will do that, Lisa. I have one that was my aunt's that I've kind of been wanting to like remake for a while. And it's my witchy bag. Like, if I'm going over to someone's house and I'm like, we're going to be doing like things, like, that's the bag I pick. It's so cute. It has like a wood bottom in it. It's really neat. But like, I've been doing like, hi, Suncatcher. Welcome in. I'm so tired, guys. I'm saying words wrong. But no, y'all, Kat got me this cute, like, hang on, let me show it to you guys. Lisa, I know you've technically already seen this, like, she sent you the link to see it and everything, but like, you guys, when I tell you I'm Dracula obsessed, it's not a joke. I have a Dracula purse now, and I love it. Look, Lisa, if I'm already gonna be sewing, you might as well hit me up. Like, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I've got a few sewing projects that are coming up, and it's also one of those fun things that I can say I am not carrying this big of a bag to Florence. To be very honest, I'm not carrying a purse to Florence. I am going to be sticking thankfully, so everywhere takes Apple Pay at the venue. So I will be using my Apple Pay the whole entire night, and will not be taking a purse to this event because I don't have sitting tickets. If I had sitting tickets, it'd be a completely different situation. I will not be sitting for this concert. I will be standing the whole entire time because I have floor tickets. So no, this purse will not be making its debut out in public for a little bit, but it's okay. But I do love it. Like, Cat got it like right on the head, you guys. Like, perfect purse for me. So, but I love it. I love it. It's gorgeous. The only thing that I don't like is she didn't know the interior color, and then it arrived and it's yellow. I don't get that with a Dracula purse, but it's okay. But no, like I said, Lisa, if you ever like want a bag, just ask me when I'm doing a sewing weekend and I can let you know. Because I I still owe, so Elsie, my waxist that I see, I owe her some sewing projects actually because we're gonna do service trades with that. And that's something that we can do, Lisa. It's kind of like a service trade situation for whenever I start needing you to help with my book formatting. We can use it as a service trade situation. It'll be perfect. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at what's on the interwebs. You guys, I'm so tired. Biking took it out of me today. Not in the worst way, but a good way. I think after my bike rides, I feel very like in myself, and it's wonderful. But like also at the same time, I'm so tired, you guys. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. It's not a joke. I'm gonna sleep so good tonight. And it's gonna be wonderful. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the viewer wishes from TikTok Studio, the live studio, so that I can figure out how to do it and like set it up for you guys so that we can do these things where we do the tarot readings and stuff like that. But oh, tomorrow night's gonna be our writing live, which I'm really excited about. Oh, Warner, I forgot. I owe you book description. So, the premise behind my book series is that it is an immortal werewolf family that has been loyal to the Tepish bloodline for centuries. And oh no, you are totally fine. Fine. Body doubling is just I was working on laundry earlier, and so I kind of treat this like a FaceTime chat with you guys. And so the premise of that is so like if you've got something you need to do, you can do it while you're hanging out watching my stream and we're chatting and we're just relaxing like we're friends. And that's the premise of it. I just got done folding all my laundry and now we're just kind of chatting at this point. But I'm happy you're here, especially because I'm talking about tomorrow night's live, which is me working on my book tomorrow night. I feel bad because I won't share my screen with that stuff for you guys because I don't want anyone stealing my content for my book. I don't mind reading you guys bits and pieces here and there because things are gonna like change. Okay, so I will get back to the description of the book. So, it is actually a 5-book series. It begins when Vlad is still human before he becomes a vampire. So, like, kind of think a little bit reminiscent of Dracula Untold. It's not the same because it's not focusing on being with Vlad the entire time. It is focusing on our werewolf family. And it is when they escape Wallachia and leave and come to London for the first time. So it's the basis of it sets us up with our characters essentially in the first book. But there's 5 books. It follows the immortal werewolf family, the Dacianas, and now that Dracula is in the public domain, more Dracula. Not Twilight. I was a Twihard back in the day, and I now see the error of my ways of supremacy of Dracula. So these are more like I'd say the wolves are more like bitten werewolves. If you've seen the show Bitten, it's more like that. That's how I picture them. They actually are like not as big as the Twilight wolves, but like somewhere in a weird in between size of like a normal wolf and a big wolf. Um, less dire wolf, more just weirdly bigger than normal wolves. Um, and they I don't have everything in front of me, so like I can't just like read off my stuff that I always have. But it the premise of it is that the story follows them. Our villains of the story, other than book 1, is the Van Helsing family. The Van Helsing family is not the good guys in my book series, you guys. I am I am that kind of person that decided, you know what? What would happen if we did XYZ with the Van Helsing family? And I couldn't help myself, so I did the things. I know my accent really came out then, and I did it on purpose. Um, oops. Throw my phone on the floor, why don't I? But so the premise behind all of that is um so the premise behind book one, it follows mama and daddy of the family, them getting their children out of Wallachia. It also sets up our situationship between their daughter and Vlad. And as we progress past that, book two focuses in on the hi Alex, welcome in. Book two focuses in on the the oldest son, Dimitri, and his partner, Henry. And it is going to be set during Dracula London, during the Bram Stoker Dracula London. I figured it was Roger. I'm okay with that. I love Roger, so it's okay. Um, book three is present day. So book two gets us to present day. Books three, four, and five are in present day. And book three is specifically Aurelia, my female protagonist, the one that ends up in a situationship with Vlad for 600 years. Um, they have their situationship going on, and that's the book that I'm currently writing because I need something to work towards in the middle from book one and book two. And then books four and five follow the younger two brothers. Everyone's still in the story as far as it all goes. Like, all the family is always there, but each one is going to like laser focus in on a specific one's relationship. So like I said, book three is Aurelia and her significant other's story, how they fall in love, how they end up together. It's actually quite cute. They have a lot of sweet little moments. Lisa can attest to this. Um, you can actually go back on some of my writing lives on Wednesday night. Not here on not on the Purple app, because I'm also live on I will answer your question in a second, Warner. But if you go over to the long form content app, aka the YouTubes, you can go back and watch some of my lives where I've actually read out some of that stuff. So anything that is titled has Werewolves of London mentioned, that is going to get you answers to a lot of things. Favorite anime character? Do I specifically have a favorite? Sorry, I could not stop the yawn. Um, I don't think I have an all-time favorite Warner. I have preferred characters. Um, Hiro Yui from Gundam Wing is one of my top. I also love Goku from DBZ. Um, all of the Ronin Warrior boys from Ronin Warriors, aka Samurai Troopers. Depending on if you've watched the original Japanese anime or if you've watched the English dubbed version. I love those guys. All five of them are fantastic. I love Ryo, I love Sage, I love Rowan, I love Kento, and I love Sai. Like, they're all amazing characters. Um, um, Haruka from Sailor Moon. I will always say I am Usagi at heart. Like, I will always be Dumpling Head. That is just my thing. I will always be Usagi. But I love Haruka. Like, Haruka is like role model material, if that makes sense. Like, I love Haruka. Like, Sailor Uranus is like my favorite. Like, I love her. Like, I have favorites from all my different shows and stuff like that. Like, but the biggest things, like, I grew up on Toonami, of course. And so the big ones that I always remember watching, Sailor Moon kicked off the evening. There was Gundam Wing, Ronin Warriors, Dragon Ball Z, and then why don't I want to say there was a fifth one? Maybe Zoids eventually joined in on that. And like I don't have a favorite character from Zoids because like I don't like I remember the characters. I remember there were a lot of voice actors that like slid over from like Gundam Wing, like Wu Fei's voiceover actor um was in Zoids. Um Richard Cox, who does Inuyasha's human English voiceover, is in Zoids. He's the main character's voiceover. The voice actress for Noin is in Zoids, like from Gundam Wing. Fun fact, if you guys didn't know this, Treize Kushinada's voiceover is actually Naraku in Inuyasha in the English dub. Yeah, fun facts. Also Moroku was Troa Barton in um in Gundam Wing, and it is very sad that we lost Kirby a few years ago cuz I ideally have always wanted to get all 5 Gundam boys to sign my DVDs, specifically cuz I have Gundam Wing all in the DVD collection. I really have always wanted to have each of them sign because the first 5 DVDs of the series are each individual pilot. And I always dreamed of, having Mark sign the first one, having Scott sign the second one, having Brian sign Catra's, and all of that. And now that Kirby's passed, it's just, I'll never get all 5, but it's okay. Um, but I love my Gundam boys. I've always loved my Gundam boys. Gundam Wing is my OG. I have Epion here in my bedroom. He's currently like stuck down on my PlayStation because they match one another. Fun fact. Um, so I think like I've always loved the Gundam Wing boys. They're always that is the original Gundam show that I grew up on. Hi, Miss Kendra, welcome in. But my Gundam guys were my original boys. So like they will always hold a special place in my heart. Um extremely special place in my heart. I actually kind of so I have plans. Like this is kind of my witchy arm, but I kind of want to figure out ways to like meld in some of my anime stuff onto this arm specifically. And I'm talking to an artist. Actually, I've already talked to him. We just need to get the artwork designed. But I'm getting a Mothra tattoo on the back of my shoulder on this left arm, because I really want Mothra stands for hope. For those of y'all that aren't into like the monster universe and everything. I have not been to Comic-Con yet, Warner. It's on my bucket list. Hi Donald, welcome in. It's on my bucket list to go to because this last year, if I'd known, I did not know that that 2025 was the 30th anniversary year for Gundam Wing specifically. Hey Misfit Mom. But I did not know that 2025 was the year of the 30th anniversary. I have not, Misfit Mom. It is on my list. It is on my list to do. This today has been absolutely insane. Um, but again, 2025 is the 30th anniversary of Gundam Wing. They did a whole special thing for it, and Mark Hildreth was there, who was the voice actor for Hiro. Scott was there, who was Duo's voice actor. Oh, fun fact, Scott is also in Inuyasha. He is Kogu, the wolf demon's voice actor. Fun facts. I literally, when I first saw Koga pop up in that show, the first instinct that I had when I heard his voice was like, that's Duo Maxwell. Literally, the deadpan words out of my mouth was, that is Duo Maxwell. What the crap? Um, And Brian was there, who was Katra's voiceover actor. And they probably are. They probably are. Um but my boys, I love my boys. My Gundam boys will always be special to me. Gundam Wing and G Gundam specifically are always special because those were a one and done series. Like once the episodes were done, there was no additional stuff. Whereas like you have like Gundam Seed that has been going on for seasons and seasons from my understanding. And I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got the attention span for that. It's the whole entire reason I haven't watched One Piece. I just cannot. Personal choices there. I just cannot. It is too much for my poor little brain to continue with. Like I need it in small chunks. I cannot have a series where like we have 100 and something episodes to go through, you guys. And I think that's the reason why I love American Horror Story so much is because yes, every season interlinks to one another, but with the caveat that each storyline other than Murder House in the first season connecting to Apocalypse the way it does, when we got to season 8, it's just it's one of those things that like it I can handle. Sorry guys. It I can handle to a degree, but there are some moments where just like I cannot do it. Like I just cannot sit and watch something that like has 100 plus something episodes to it and retain enough information. I have to have like yes, I know. I'm very tired. Sailor Moon's the only exclusionary example to that because I watched it when I had a lot more attention span as a kid. So like of course I'm going to remember everything from Sailor Moon as a child. Like I remember a lot of stuff from the original DIC that you can't watch it anywhere anymore. But guess who has the DVD versions? I can watch DIC and I can hear Terry anytime I want. Um I don't like the new voice actors. I think that's just a personal I preferred the older actor voice actors to the new voice actors. Personal preference there. It's no shame on them. It's just that if I was introduced to Sailor Moon as a child, so therefore I have a very soft spot for the original voice actors. And so for me hearing the new voice actors, it's not that they're wrong. They're great. I just prefer the original voice actors. There's nothing wrong with that. It's the same thing if they decided to redo Gundam Wing. Warner, I am very particular about who I will let join my live, and I have to like know you well enough to like let people join my live. I'm also using the because we're also live on the other apps tonight, the Purple app and the long form content app. I don't do that here because I'm using TikTok Live Studio on my computer. And hi Donald, welcome in. You're good, Warner. You're good. And so using this app is a lot different than doing it from my phone. Doing it from my phone is a lot different, and I don't mind a bit in the world. And hopefully, Lisa and I can figure out how to do the dual live on here eventually. I'm not gonna like promise that's gonna happen, but we'll try. Um, it's just it is what it is. But I'm particular about that just because I don't want to get flagged. I don't want to get flagged for anything. It's bad enough Sunday night. I'm still kind of angry about Sunday night. Hi Josh, welcome in. I'm still kind of upset about Sunday night. That Saturday night I played a game for a little bit on here and it was Batman Return to Arkham City. And didn't get flagged, none of that. It didn't go against community guidelines. And then I went to do Batman Arkham Night on Sunday and it flagged. And I don't know why it flagged. Like, it was like, oh, it's not original content. And I'm like, y'all want us to play games on live. This is one of the games I'm playing on live. Why is it a problem? Because it's original content in the way that I'm reacting to playing the game. We also went for 6 hours on Sunday. I did not mean to go for 6 hours on Sunday. That just happened because I got in a headspace of finishing that game. And finish the game we did to a very, very emotional meltdown from some people. It was quite funny. Um, but eventually, yeah, we'll get to do some joint lives. I just have to like feel people out and stuff like that, Warner. It's nothing against you. It's just trust issues. And I have a lot of them. Oh, I'm cold, guys. I turned down the air conditioning because it's like time. It's like normally, okay, so the reason that we do 7:30 to 9:30 on Tuesdays and Wednesdays is so that I have at least 30 minutes to wind down and get comfy in bed. Um Tonight got delayed a little bit. I I had dinner early enough. I showered early enough. I just got out of the shower at 7:12 and then was like, "Oh crap. We're late." And had to like spring into action, and then found out that, oh, the dark clothes you thought you'd washed while you were gone, you didn't wash them while you were gone because you didn't close the washer. So I had to rewash the dark clothes. So I will be yanking those out tomorrow morning. They will be fine until tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to put the white clothes through tomorrow and get all those cleaned up. And then tomorrow night, we're just going to have our fun little relaxation of working on my book tomorrow night and doing all of the things because your girl has got to do these things. And get some stuff done because it's been busy. I did list some new stuff on my Poshmark today. So hopefully that stuff will get some bites. Um that's the hope at this point. I try, Warner. Okay, so hi Laura, welcome in. Um, it's so my schedule is born of the fact that I can only do evenings for the most part, other than on the weekends. And I'm a night owl for the most part. Like, I don't like mornings. I don't. So for me, I'm like a night owl, and I'm like, hey, I'm here for all the other night owls that like need to, hang out and do things. So my schedule is pretty much evenings only, and Sunday is the earliest that I do streaming, but that is because Lisa and I and our friend Kat have a podcast together. We will be recording this weekend, hopefully. And so we will be doing that this weekend and getting some new episodes recorded because we need to record new episodes so Lisa can edit said episodes and we can get them posted bi-weekly again. Um because we love our podcast. So like Sunday is strategically done on purpose so that it's earlier in the day, not later in the day. I used to do 4 to 8, but since we record podcast around 8:30, I moved it up so that we do from 2 to 6 instead for gaming. Now this past Sunday, because we did not record podcast, I did go a little bit longer. But I also really wanted to finish the game because I have been working so hard to 100% that game. Yeah. But I wanted to so badly, like, not trophy wise 100% it, but I wanted to like be able to watch the whole Nightfall thing happen, and you guys got to watch it happen with me on Sunday. And if you missed it, the replay is still up on the Purple app. But if you ever want to just go back and rewatch it for funsies, you can go to the long form app and find it there. We're still working on getting those 1,000 followers over here so I can put a link in bio since TikTok has taken away some stuff. Yes, I can't say it. I can't say it, Warner, or they get mad at me. Fun fact, it's same username everywhere. I keep branding the same everywhere. So you can find it over there. It's actually like it's in its own playlist. Like I have an Arkham Knight stream playlist over there plus a Sunday night game night playlist. So anytime we have Sunday fun, you get to see it there in its own playlist, but you can also go into like each individual game and watch all the stuff related to it. We may pick up with Last of Us this weekend. Um, since you so graciously offered some help, Warner, because your girl be struggling. Um, we may switch. I really want to like get through The Last of Us because I kind of won't watch the show until I've played the game. If that makes any sense. I made the choice not to watch a lot of the show. I've seen episodes 1. I've seen episodes 1 and 2, I think. I've seen up to where the guys chose to um the husbands, one was literally like going through a medical issue and ended up where they did the joint, you know what's. I can't say it. We have to talk around it. But I've seen that episode. I've only watched as far as I've gotten into the game. Uh Obviously things have been spoiled. Like this game has been out forever. So me not being spoiled is not an issue here. I just don't want to watch the show without context. If that makes sense. So that is my goal, is I want to play through the game first and then watch the show. Another game that's on the list that I haven't started yet is God of War. So I have the first God of War game. I feel like there's another one I haven't started yet, but like I have it on disc. Um yeah, Hosier did a song for the soundtrack for God of War, so it's like I feel obligated. Forest Daddy did a freaking song for it, so I have to play it. Like, but also like me with my love of like the Norse and the Greek and all the pantheons, like it makes sense that I would 100% go and like play this game. That is the whole entire reason why I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Fun fact, it was the first Assassin's Creed game I played, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite games. I absolutely love that game. I'm gonna grab my robe for a second, you guys, because I'm just a little cold. I normally wouldn't put on my robe like this, but like I'm a little cold, but I'm also like warm at the same time, and I don't want to like overwarm myself. But and make sure the mic's still out. My arms are just cold. The rest of me is fine. It's just my arms. But I started with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, fell in love, um, realized, hey, there's more lore you don't know, and decided to try and go as far back as I could. They have not remastered the first Assassin's Creed game for forward compatibility from the PlayStation 1. So the only way I'm ever going to play that is if someone loves me enough to let me borrow their Steam Deck to play it. Because it's available on Steam. Like, to be very clear, it's available on Steam. I can get it for like $10 over there. It's not that bad price wise, but it's just the ability to play it is the issue. And so the hope is that maybe eventually I'll get to play the first one with Altair, but it's not as important. I have watched clips and videos of the important like Isu lore that I need to know. So there is that. But as far as everything goes, it's Assassin's Creed has quickly become like one of my favorites. And I will always say that like it is deeply a favorite. And I love it. Sorry guys, I am trying to also stimulate my brain so I'll stop. Maybe I'll stop yawning. Maybe. Maybe. For now. But yeah, like I've done the entire Ezio collection, which was Assassin's Creed 2, Revelations, Resurrection, or something like that. Assassin's Creed 3, Unity. Rogue is the only one I haven't finished yet because I struggle with it a little bit with the Fry twins. But finished it. That one's still pending finishing. I have technically finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where Loki has been set free from his confinement. And then I am almost done with Assassin's Creed Mirage. So that one's the next one that I need to finish. Once that's done, I'm really excited. I'm not excited for the next one. I haven't I've so there's In Shadows or whatever it is, that's the next one after Assassin's Creed Valhalla or after Mirage, which is set in the feudal era Japan situation. I just haven't played it yet. I haven't actually even gotten it on DVD. I haven't even gotten the game yet. The next one that I'm excited about in the Assassin's Creed series is actually the one that comes out after. It's supposed to either come out this year or the beginning of next year. It's called Assassin's Creed Hex. It takes place in the German Dark Forest, and there's witchcraft involved. And if it's not right up my alley, I don't know what is. I don't. I don't know what is up my alley more than that game is. Like, please, 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 just take my money. Take my money. That's all I've got to say. Take my frickin' money. Because I'm going to love that game and never want to put it down. Well, if he isn't, Lisa, the bright side is at least you know I'm going to play it. So you can still enjoy it with me. So there's that. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing one of these diamond painting games because, like, mentally, I'm just so exhausted. And if I keep this up, I'm not gonna, like, be able to stay awake with you guys. And I have told myself 2 hours. You just have to make it 2 hours, guys. So we've got, like, 30 more minutes. As far as all that goes over here on the TikToks. So I got this. I got this. It also would help if my allergies weren't going insane right now. That's why I feel for Kat right now. Like, oh, if my allergies would just stop, it'd be the best. But that's not gonna happen. Especially not with me having gone out and biked today. It's just gonna aggravate it more. 'Tis is what it is, though. But I hope everyone had a good Tuesday. I can't complain. I got to go bike riding, so I feel really, really like relaxed and stuff like that. So, um, I am looking at getting us some Pokemon cards to start ripping open here soon. Which I'm really excited about because if you did not know, I am on the hunt for I want to do a master set of Espeon. Because Espeon is my favorite Pokemon. And I really want to do that. So I am gonna start just ripping packs for a while and seeing what we can get naturally by just ripping packs for a little bit. And then eventually my goal is that we will start doing like trades and stuff like that, hopefully, to get some of the rest of them. So we shall see what happens. Because I really just want to like do a full Espeon master set. Espeon is like my favorite Pokemon. I have a little cute little ore quartz version of her um over on one of my like little area spaces that I have, and I just love her. Totally my favorite Pokemon. What am I missing? There we go. But yeah, we'll eventually start ripping packs for a little bit and seeing what I can come up with Pokemon wise, and maybe find some hits that we can sell. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what we'll come up with? I do have to get some book reviews recorded this weekend. That is prime plan numero uno on Saturday, to do some filming on Saturday and get it done so that I can get them scheduled uh, for YouTube. Just gonna say it. I don't care at this point. YouTube. We're gonna get those up, hopefully. And I'll try to clip some like small pieces that I can toss in here on TikTok, so like you guys can get like a little tease and stuff like that, but we shall see. We shall see. I'm happy I turned the air conditioning on, but I am also so ready to like snuggle up in bed. Oh, you guys, I'm trying. I'm burning out. I should go get my book. I need to read a little bit more tonight. Maybe if I do that, my brain will like say, hey, we can stay awake for a little bit longer. Let me go get my book from the living room. Milady, it's sleepy times. I don't know where you've disappeared to, but it's sleepy times. Milady. Oh, there she is. Milady, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, sleepy times. Come on. Up on the bed. Yeah. 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 Yes. Sit. Good sit. Good sit. Spin. Good spin. Hey, come here. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Sit. That's a pretty sit. Spin. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you did all that for no treat. You did all that on TikTok Live and all these things for no treat. I'm horrible. I'm a horrible mother. I made her do all that for no treat, you guys. I made her do all that for no treat. I'm horrible. Oh. What'd you say, Lisa? I can't see it. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, she's. I guess I can be nice. I'll go get her one. She worked hard for it. I'll go get her one. Yes, you can have one. You can have a Treato. Yeah, you can have a Treato. You did good. You're almost out of minnows. Mommy's gonna have to get you more. Yeah. 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 See, I got one this time. Yeah, come on. She's so food motivated, you guys. Come sit. Come sit. Come sit. You gotta show off for everyone again. That's a good sit. She really will do things for tricks. It's this for tricks, you guys. Good sit. No, I didn't say up. Good sit. Spin. Good spin. We're going to prevent that as much as possible, Lisa. Come here. Sit. Did you swallow it? Okay, good girl. Spin. No. Good girl. Up. Up. Good up. She's such a good girl. Everyone clap for Lady Catherine, who did her trick so perfectly. She deserves all of the love. Mom's moving a pillow off the bed. What? She's like, bye. I'm done. I'm done. She's like, I'm done. I have performed not once, but twice. I am done. She's rotten, you guys. Absolutely friggin' rotten. She's freaking rotten, you guys. absolutely friggin' rotten. I love her. I love her. She's my baby. I'm so sleepy, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying. We got 15 minutes. Thank you for the likes, guys. Hey, Riley. Welcome back, my love. I missed you earlier. I'm sorry. Laundry has been folded, though. I've at least gotten the laundry folded. I'm going to try and get some more pages read in Faithbreaker. I've really enjoyed this, you guys. I hope this is not the last book. I hope there's another book. I feel like I've missed something, Riley. What did I miss today, you guys? Like, is there something news-wise that I missed today? Like, I'm not being mean. Like, I just stay away from a lot of news outlets nowadays because I mentally just can't. Thank you. Thank you, Riley. Because I know of some things, I've seen some things, but I'm like, I don't know if it's the thing I'm thinking. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know if it's a thing I'm thinking. So like you texting me is very much appreciated. You don't have to do it right now, but I do love this story though. It is my favorite. Okay, I was right. It was the thing. It was the thing that I was thinking of. Thank you for the screenshot, Riley. Yes, it was the thing I was thinking of. I've just been on emotional lockdown all day because my empathy can only go so far. My empathy can only y'all, my body can't anymore. Literally. My body can't. Warner, hang on. Yeah, I can't anymore, you guys. Like it's kind of goes back to the whole entire reason why, like, so if you've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 3 with the animal cruelty and everything that happens in it, I know it sounds crazy, but like I am not surprised by what we can do to each other as human beings. Animal cruelty, however, is where my like brain cannot fathom how you can hurt an innocent animal. So that's what I'm gonna leave it as. Warner, I'm messaging you this on Discord. Give me a moment. Yeah, I can't. Like that's like I vehemently like, and here's what kills me is Rocket is like one of my favorite characters in DC for so many reasons. And watching clips of that movie really bugs me. Anything with the audio of Floor screaming rocket floor teeth go now, rocket floor teeth go now. It just talking about it makes me want to cry, you guys. Um I have on purpose not seen the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie because of that. I understand it was mandatory to tell Rocket's backstory. Like, I get that. There's just levels of it that I can't handle. And this is a very, very huge reason why Priscilla and I, when we write our Director Rogers universe together, we're with all of that. There's a very specific reason why when Scarlet finds out about teeth, floor, and all that stuff, um, they go through the process of honoring them for Rocket in a really cool way. And we actually wrote it where they don't end up in our direct in our stuff. They're found alive. And Scarlet and Shuri work really, really hard together to make their lives easier as animals because she does not like to Scarlet, she's like, how can you experiment on something so innocent? Like it really hurts her a lot. So yeah, and I that's also me is like I've unfollowed um yeah, and I agree with that. I personally have unfollowed a lot of content creators that speak about a lot of that. Um so I like I'm not following Aaron Parnas anymore. I'm not there's a lot of them that like I've kind of stepped away from because I just mentally can't do it right now. Like I'm focused more on my physical well-being right now, and if there are ways that I can amplify voices from other places, I'm going to do that. So I will leave it at that like generalized statement of like I may not be I may not be exactly. Like, I can't speak on all these things. So therefore, when someone else says the thing that like basically sums up the way I'm thinking on all of it, and those, you know, yeah, and that's my thing is I can't do it anymore. Like I we're all constantly right now in fight or flight mode, which sucks. But right now, um I'm so confused. What? Oh, okay. I was just very confused, Warner. Sorry. Just there's just a lot of stuff like I just can't that right there, Lisa. And I think that's the reason why it's like why I'm not speaking out right now is because if you go check out my I'm going to be brutally honest. If you do your history work on me in any way shape or form, if you see my repost history on any application where you can do stuff like that, if you have seen any of my previous content before I kind of stepped away from talking about these things, then you know where I stand. To be very very clear. Um I'm of the mind that I don't have to repeat everything all the time, and I won't repeat everything all the time because um I will always say that there are people um I will always say that there are people who do a much better job of being more succinct than I will be because my emotions are always going to play into it. And it's one thing for me to be emotional about something that's going on with me, i.e., what this little thing on TikTok is for. Um, exactly, Lisa. And that's my thing is that we should be amplifying the voices who are more more in the know and more deeper into everything than what we are. And that's what our job is as pale people. I'm going to be honest. The pale people, that's our job. Our job is to shut up and support, you know? And that's how I look at it. Is that's what we're here to do. We are here to support the proper sides of everything the way we should. And like I said, if you go through my reposts, if you go through my watch, you know, all that history there, like you know which side of everything I stand on. Like just because I'm not making posts about it, just because I'm not talking about it, doesn't mean that I'm not amplifying the voices that need to be amplified. Oh, thank you, Riley. Thank you, love. Because it's a lot of times it's also it's like I've said this on Instagram, I've said this on Threads. One of my biggest things is that how do I say this? That if I repost something and I or I quote thread something or something like that, it is because I agree with the view in it unless I state otherwise. And a lot of times for me, it's like Lisa, you shared in particular a thread that I was like, this is everything. This is everything I'm feeling right now. And I reposted it and I just said, you know, this is accurate. This is what it feels like. And just shared it because that was like the biggest thing that I could do at the time. And, you know, my biggest thing with it is that I will share and I will amplify the voices that speak better to it. Because those are the voices that are going to be able to tell these stories better than we are, you know? Mm. Itchy eye, itchy eye. Oh, 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 you guys, I'm so tired. The bike ride did me good though. I'm gonna say that. The bike ride did me good. So I'm not gonna complain. Um, but I am going to, because we're almost done for the night, I'm gonna hop off here in a few seconds and call it a night. Because your girl needs sleep and I need to get some reading done. And I also know that Lisa, you need to get some writing done. I know you've been kind of poking at it, but you need to get some writing done, my dear. But tomorrow night we'll be doing book stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that because I'm actually going to work on my book tomorrow night. And I'm, you know, doing all those things. So I will see you guys tomorrow night and we're going to have some fun with that. So until our next cup of tea, because I'm about to go crash. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. And for you guys over on Twitch and YouTube, because you guys get your singular, um, goodbyes and stuff like that, because I'm nice like that. We're gonna call it a night. I thank you for being here if you were here through the whole entire stream, whether on YouTube or Twitch. And if you're watching this on a replay, I hope you choose to subscribe and join the family, the Hearthfolk. Because I love every single one of you that comes and joins the family and enjoys hanging out with us. So until tomorrow night, and until our next cup of tea.
Step on up, take a seat on the swing. Lemon in the sweet tea, hear the night birds sing. Got a spell in the air, got a spark in my hand. Ain't nothing but love in the lines I've planned. Oh, come